He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa's offense will get the first swing of the game. You don't get many chances to really stick it to a rival, but the Gophers did last year, blowing out the Hawkeyes.
Blew them out last year, and I think you want to continue to build on that tradition, build on your brand. The Gophers brand is on the up, and now you got these rivalry games to continue to prove it time and time again.
And remember, these two schools, Minnesota and Iowa, they recruit against each other. They recruit similar type players, all from the same region. So when you're putting back-to-back wins against a rival and you're blowing them out consistently, that is a huge boon for your recruiting.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. On the run, it's Moulton.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The play-action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Howard. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Tosses it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, early in the game, I love when you Hey, listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. Hines on the move. He makes a catch. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They're going back to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, running back gets to give. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. He fires a bullet to the right. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has the ball back on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Moulton. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Dropping back, it's Singleton. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Safe completion on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Singleton. The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Kennick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. This rivalry between Iowa and Minnesota even predates Floyd or Rosedale. Goes all the way back to 1891, guys.
Crazy to think about a rivalry going that far. And it's passed down, and the uniforms changes, and the names change, but it's so cool, the history of this intact, people keeping track of the records, and it means something to those players back then and to these now.
Yeah, tradition.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake, down the throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football. When the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll try to run for it. Powers through the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Golden Gophers are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete. Incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the tailback. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lanier.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, it's Moulton. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the... And the defense, Abe, got him at the 27.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the 2nd.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight, they didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to kick a field goal. Nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Lanier. Runs through a tackle. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabs over the middle. It's Johnson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Offense changing the play. They'll try the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Virginia.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. And it's caught.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The give to the single back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Back to pass on second down. Snagged out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try the run. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker is Anderson. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man, it's Singleton. The short hands, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quarterback making checks. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some edge-of-your-seat moments between the Gophers and Hawkeyes, and there's still 2 quarters to go in the fight for the Floyd of Rosedale. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. but then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Oh, what a caught! Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Now the play fake. Snares it outside. It's Howard. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. He's looking to throw on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. Jet sweep headed to the edge. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Works the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Iowa! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. To the air, it's Singleton. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third down. Rushes on him. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Off-play action on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Lanier. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Number 1 and number 2, and the numbers keep changing on the scoreboard, gentlemen. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 20 over Miami.
Looking for room. It's Moulton.
We've got our finger on the pulse of everything going on today, and when it happens, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Moulton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the single back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Moulton. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and now will leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Back to pass. It's Singleton. Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. Flying down the right side. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. On the move, it's Moulton. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They've got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Rides the back on the option to give. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off-play action on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Singleton. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Lanier. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a hit as he fires.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell they're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive, an absolute absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by...
Oh, he's got some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Gets it past the marker. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes it on the shovel. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
To the air, it's Singleton.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
Oh, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. They've got the screen set up. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Give to the running back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. The Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Minnesota! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Howard. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass. It's Singleton. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A
fourth.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Fires to the big fella. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Coming out with it, it's Perry. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. With the catch, it's Russell. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds a tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The quarterback takes a knee. Once upon a time, these two played for a live hog, but Iowa will have to settle for the legendary, the beautiful Floyd of Rosedale trophy. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.